Greetings. I am one of Lot's daughters. You know Lot, the nephew of Abraham. Our story, well, it is not always an easy one to tell, but it is a story about choices, consequences, and the enduring power of faith. Or the lack thereof. Let me tell you about Sodom. We lived in Sodom, a bustling city full of life, full of, well, everything. Fine clothes, delicious food, grand houses. My sister and I, we were young, and we were used to the comforts of the city. Father, though, he was always different. He tried to hold on to the values he learned from his uncle Abraham, but it was hard. The city, it pulls you in. Its temptations are strong. But Sodom wasn't just about fine things. It was wicked, truly wicked. The people there, they had forgotten God. They cared only for themselves, for their own pleasures. Justice was a joke, and kindness was a weakness. Then one day everything changed. Two men came to Sodom. They were different. They were handsome, strong, and they carried themselves with an air of authority. Father, being a man of some principle, welcomed them into our home. He insisted they stay the night. But the people of Sodom, they saw these men. They wanted them. A mob surrounded our house, demanding that Father hand them over. Can you imagine? The sheer audacity, the wickedness. Father, he tried to reason with them. He pleaded. He even offered them us, his daughters, in their place. I know it sounds shocking. Believe me, it was shocking. But he was desperate. He was trying to protect his guests, following the ancient laws of hospitality. But the mob wouldn't listen. They were enraged. They were about to break down the door, when something miraculous happened. The two men, these guests, they reached out and pulled Father back inside, and then they struck the mob blind. Blinded. They were stumbling around, groping, unable to find the door. It was terrifying, but also it was a sign that these men were not ordinary. That night they revealed themselves to us. They were angels of the Lord. They had been sent to destroy Sodom. God had seen the wickedness of the city, and he could tolerate it no longer. The angels told us to gather our family and leave. They warned us not to look back no matter what, to flee to the mountains and not stop until we were safe. We gathered what little we could carry and fled with the angels. The sky began to glow with an unnatural light. The air grew hot and heavy. We could hear the screams of the people behind us. My mother, she couldn't resist. She looked back, just a glance, and in that instant she turned into a pillar of salt. I remember the horror, the fear. We pressed on, my sister and I, clinging to Father, driven by the angel's command. We reached the mountains, exhausted and heartbroken. Sodom was gone, destroyed, a testament to the consequences of turning away from God. Our story, it's a difficult one. It is filled with pain and loss, but it also teaches us about the importance of obedience, the consequences of wickedness, and the enduring mercy of God even in the face of terrible destruction. Remember Sodom. Remember the choices, the consequences, and the enduring call to choose righteousness over wickedness. Thank you for listening. May God bless you.